This next short sequence is designed to get you moving, give you a little break from working, to help you de-stress a little bit and just to recenter yourself. So this is really going to be really beneficial if you have been working at a desk over a computer for some time. So this is especially designed to relieve all those aches and pains and tensions that build up. So take a few moments and find yourself some space, and then come and join me sitting on the floor. So just going to begin sitting in a comfortable seated position, so either sitting on your heels or sitting cross-legged, and then just close our eyes and place the hand across the heart, and just take some time just to breathe in and breathe out, beginning to notice the in-breath and the out-breath. Focusing inwards, allowing the body just to calm down, just to slow down. And then just gently opening the eyes. I'm going to begin just with the wrists. So placing the arms out in front, so palms facing forwards, and then we're just going to tip those fingers back towards ourselves, and then just gently rest on the fingertips. So we're just giving the wrist a gentle stretch. So we're stretching all the way up the forearm. The wrist area can get really tense sometimes, so just stretching the opposite way. Really nice to get the body moving. And breathing here. And then I'm just going to turn the hands over so that we're resting on the tops of the hands, so gently keeping the arms just gently bent. So we're just really easing out, just finding a little bit of movement there. And then from here we're going to come round and get into our tabletop position. So hands, placing them just underneath the shoulders and the knees about hip distance apart. So we're nice and in line, and just gently push up through the hands so we can create a nice flat shape across the top of the spine. And then from here we're going to focus on the breathing, and as we breathe out we're just going to allow the abdominal, the belly to just relax. All of this muscle, all of this area here just to feel really soft. So each time we exhale, we just allow that to relax. So this is great for digestion. It's a great way of just relieving stress. Just breathing. So bringing the breath back into the body, helping the mind to focus inwards on the body and on the breath. And then from here we're going to bring some movement into the spine. So we're going to move into cat-cow, and begin by tucking in from the tailbone and tucking in and rounding round. So tucking that tailbone under, creating a curve. So we're going to move really slowly, mindfully, and then the last thing to curve is that head and that chin, just tucking into the chest, pushing through the heels of the hands. And then as we uncurl from the bottom first. So leave the head where it is, and then uncurl, and just gently opening back out. So really gentle, look forward, and then once more. So we curve from the pelvis, so curving all the way up the pelvis, up the spine, each vertebrae, just feeling the body moving slowly, gently, and then uncurving from the tailbone, working all the way back up to the shoulders. Okay, and then we're going to bring the left foot forward just into a easy lunge position. And what we're doing here is just focusing on opening out this hip flexor. So get really tight, especially when we're sitting quite a lot. So keeping the foot flat at the back, and just breathing in here. We'll bring some breath in here. So breathing in, lifting the arms, and breathing out and just sweeping them back down. So really we're just easing out the front of the thigh, bringing in some breath, some movement into the arms. And once more, breathing in and breathing breathing out, and then we're going to switch over. So bring the right foot in front, the left foot is flat behind. So again, we're just straight down this thigh. So we're just opening out here. Just finding this easy lunge position. Inhale, stretching, reaching through the fingertips, and exhaling, lowering the hands down. Inhaling, lifting up, and exhaling, lowering back down. So bringing some movement into many of the areas of the body. So really just helping to come back to the body, just to stretch out and feel good again in the body. Okay, so that's 3 times. So then we're going to come back to our seated position. I'm going to come into what I call is 90-90 leg. So this is a great kind of hip opener, hip stretch. It's really nice. Brings some mobility into the hips. So again, another area that can get really tight. So we're just going to, the right leg comes in front, the left leg comes behind. So it's not called 90-90 because the knees are roughly in a 90-90 kind of shape, but if you can't get that, don't worry about it. Just get what you can, feel comfortable. And then from here, we're just going to bring our fingers in front of the legs and then just ease forward. So we're just stretching through this front leg, just easing the body forward. And if you're up here, that's absolutely fine if that's comfortable. Come to the point where it feels like a little bit of challenge. It's kind of just on the cusp. It feels comfortable, there's no pain, but it just feels good just to ease out. And then come all the way back, and we're going to switch that around. So we're going to bring the left leg in front, the right leg behind. So that just tucks behind. Just a few minutes, just a few moments, just to allow the body just to settle in there. So it might be a new position for your body. And then again, come onto the fingertips, reaching forward. And just resting here for a few moments and coming back to that breath again. So bringing the body, calming it down through the breath. It's really good for the mind. And also I think by bringing the focus back into the body, it helps with the mind de-stressing. It helps us focus on the body, on internally, and forget about everything else we were just thinking about. So it's a really nice opportunity just to do that. And then we're going to bring the feet out in front. So again, back into this 90-90. And this time kind of just sitting a little bit more square on. Just place the hands behind. And we're just going to open this left knee, bring it out towards the side, bring in that right knee, and just open out through the left. So opening out through this right knee. And we're just going to move through, just opening out through the hips. A really nice, just hip loosener, really gentle, relaxed, supporting the body with the hands behind. So that's really nice and gentle. Okay, and then we're going to tuck those feet back into a cross leg position, and then bring the fingertips out wide, and then just tip the right ear over to the right shoulder. And close the eyes if that feels alright, and just take a few breaths here. So we're just stretching through the side of the neck. And then dipping the chin to the chest, stretching out that probably very tight, tense back of the neck, back of the shoulders. A few breaths here. And then over to the opposite side. Left ear to left shoulder, back to the centre, place the hand back onto the heart, closing the eyes, and focus on the breath. Breathing in, breathing out, and stay here for as long as you want. That's the end of this short practice. Thank you.